How you
Hi,
doing? You doing all right?
how are you?
I'm doing all right. But before I say something, I just want to let you know that I'm videotaping my session with you because you made a false claim against me. You said I wanted to have violent sex with you. That I've never said those words in my life. So just
You
want to say
said
that.
you wanted to smash. How that not violent? What is about smash that not violent?
What I want to say is I want to get to know you, see what you look like, but I don't know what you look like to make that determination if I want to do something with you. I don't want to do nothing with you.
Now here is your problem. Try to understand the question that's asked.
Hmm.
Uh, One, why do you think I want to have sex with you?
You talk about us a lot. You talk about me, you talk about Austin, and then you talk about Skylar. You're the only one that you're the only one that's talking about us. Like you only make videos about us. You don't make videos about any white man doing things. You don't make any videos about other people doing things. You only talk about Austin, me, and Skylar. As
And
far as
you
I know.
think that means I want to have sex with you?
So, I mean, you talk about us more than anybody else. So, I mean, you have some sort of infatuated with us. I don't see you talking about any other white men.
You can answer the question. Why do you think? I mean, you do know that you are gross, right? I mean, I'm sorry, but you
I
are very
mean,
gross.
whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever you have the right to your own opinion.
But what made you think that I would like to have sex with you?
You talk about you talk about me more than you talk about anybody else. So I just assume you're just infatuated with me.
Actually, I don't. I actually, I talk about Austin more than I talk about anyone else. And Austin has not said that I wanted to have sex with him. I think the problem with you is you cannot imagine women having interest in your life that doesn't involve sex because, like I said, you only have three interests: food, sex, and sleep. I have never seen you do
That's not
anything else.
true. That's not
That
true.
is true. You
No,
are,
no.
I mean, I actually, a lot of the time, I actually compare you to animals because,
That's
and
horrible.
yeah, maybe it's because my English is not that good, but your interests are so primitive. You are only interested in sex, food, and the kind of food you eat. But anyways, you should be working on that instead of trying like when a girl is analyzing you. And I have never commented on your looks. I have never. I mean, there is nothing in my videos that would give you the idea that I'm interested in you.
Well, you talk about us a lot, so I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
because
you
you
know,
are.
like I don't talk about you every video I make. You know what I mean? I might bring you up sometimes,
Papa,
but
why would you talk about me? I'm not out doing something. You are out, we see you doing stuff. You are putting your life, which is really, truly a sad life.
hey,
I
whatever
mean,
you
you
whatever you
are
say.
almost 30 and you have no interest other, even when you are going out on a date, the only thing you are interested in, I mean, you yourself said that before you take a woman on a date, you ask her, I'm not gonna take you on a date unless you could make I could get a guarantee that I would have sex. That is how limited your interest is. So I'm not surprised that you think me talking about you means I want to have sex with you, because to be honest, I hope I'm not being mean, guys, but this guy is, I'm so sorry that you are, I'm actually happy that you are, one of the most known, one of the, well-known passport bros, because it exposes the movement for what it is, which is, depraved.
Well, here's the thing.
Anyway,
Okay.
it is. I
I
don't think
mean,
you understand how you come across. We don't see you doing anything that doesn't involve, I have said one time that the only thing you have interest is something that goes into your mouth, or something you can stick your penis in. So
uh,
I don't know why you are laughing. Why do you find that funny? I mean,
it's
aren't
because
you?
you don't know me at all. It's because you really
Well,
don't know me.
we see you
You
on
really
YouTube,
don't, but you
you
really
talk
don't
about.
know me. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I apologize, Papa. I apologize. I shouldn't be interrupting you. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna talk. This is your show. This is not my show.
No, but let me know, because I don't want to interrupt you. And do you have any interest that doesn't involve eating or having sex? I mean, you
Love
actually
traveling.
were. Hold on, let me. The freaking strictly set you up with a nice Chilean girl, and you didn't even ask her, you know what, what will we do? The thing you told her is, can I perform oral sex on you? That is how limited your interest is. And why that?
I think there were some mistranslations, but whatever she said, whatever she tried to say is false. I think there was mistranslations.
Okay, guys, could you get strictly to come up, because I want strictly.
My agreement is just me and you. That was the agreement.
Okay.
I do want to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you why I'm on this panel. Can I tell you why I'm on this panel? Can I do
because
that?
Someone said they would go.
Can I please tell you? Can
Yes,
I please?
yes,
Can I please tell you?
Yes.
So yes, she is right. I am being paid by, well, mostly two people, but Travel Mania gave me $100, and I am a man of my word. So when I say I'm going to do something, I do my best to get it done. Because that's what I am. So for me to scam somebody, I would have to do something for money, get the money, and then not do it. So I'm keeping my word by coming on this panel to talk to you. Okay, that's what I'm here to do. So I'm keeping my word to you. So go ahead. Keep my word to the audience. Go ahead.
No, I mean, you know what? Oh my God. Keeping your word when it benefits you is not, a great quality. I mean, if someone right now paid me $100 to say hi to you, even though or to say, something nice to you, I would do it. That's not me keeping my word. I mean, it's keeping my word, but it's something that benefits me. So you try to make it look like, you have to understand. I am not like your subscribers. Your subscribers, there is something wrong with them. You are able to scam them. Right, I hear you saying that all the time. I am a man of my word. But the thing, you are a man of your word is something that benefits you. Do you know Queen Elizabeth?
I'm assuming she was a queen of England.
Yes.
Yeah. And she passed away, I believe.
Yes. So when she was 21, she did some speech where she said, she's gonna serve Britain until she dies.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize this. And British people are, British, a lot of the Brits admire her for that. But for serving until she died helps her, because what it does is she's a queen. Being a queen until she dies helps her. It benefits her. It's the same thing you are doing. Coming on my show helps you because you're getting $100. You're not keeping your word because you are a man of your word. You're keeping your word because you're getting paid for it. It would be keeping your word if you say you're gonna send me $100 and you send me, that's keeping your word because it doesn't benefit you. But doing some anyways. So let me ask you, do you have any interest other than eating and
I love traveling. I mean, I love seeing the culture of the world. I've been in 9 different. Let me finish. I mean,
yes.
Let me finish. I'm not going to interrupt you. Always, I'll do my best not to interrupt you. I love to travel. I love to go out and have fun with people, meet new friends, and just enjoy the culture.
And you didn't do any of that. We see you, Papa. You have literally refused to pronounce the freaking gracias. You have refused to even learn one simple Spanish word. How are you enjoying the culture when you have refused to learn even the simplest thing?
Yo hablo poquito español. I know a
No,
little bit of Spanish. I do know a little bit of Spanish now. I do know a little bit of Spanish.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah.
¿Ah?
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm waiting on you. Go ahead.
You don't. You hablo poquito español is not. Is not. In fact, what you do is bonita mujer. And you have been saying that in Brazil, which is a Portuguese-speaking country, and you have been saying that in Colombia. So you are. Yeah, I mean,
it's the same phrase. It's the same phrase. It's mujer bonita or bonita mujer. It's the same phrase.
And then you go around saying gracias. I mean,
I have a speech impediment.
Oh, so you don't know how to say R.
I have a speech impediment.
You don't know how to say R.
Gracias, it's the same thing. They understand it. Nobody has a problem with it. Nobody has a problem with it.
But you are claiming you are, this person interested in culture. You're not interested in culture.
No, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Do you guys? I mean, I don't know what you and Austin have. Like, we see what you do. Your life is on. So you know what? Your life is on display, and you put your life on display. And what we see is not a cultured person. I mean, you have been traveling around Latin America for how long now?
I've been out of America for 6 months, since October.
Anyways, so believe me, no one thinks that you are into culture. What you are into is easy sex.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Sex and food, which is.
Well, I gotta eat. I mean, if I don't eat, I would die.
That is your only interest. You don't have any other interest. That is not the question I want to ask, though.
What's the question?
Yeah, I'm so glad. Hold that. Shout out to some. Okay. I want to be. I mean, I don't like this question. But I'm going to ask you. Let me ask you.
Okay.
You said you have speech impediment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you diagnosed with it, or did you diagnose yourself?
I'm diagnosed with it. I've had it since I was a kid. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You know what?
No, I got a lot of mental issues and stuff that I was diagnosed with. Okay, I have a lot of mental issues. I've already made that on my panel. I'm not perfect, and I do my best to work with what I got. It takes for me to learn something. It takes longer for me. I'm not the normal person, so whenever I'm trying to learn a language, it takes longer because my brain forgets that. It forgets some phrases and words. It forgets it. It takes me a very long time to learn. I learn at a slower pace than the normal person. I've already admitted this. And I can't really do nothing about it. What do you want me to do? I mean, I don't know what to do about it. All I can do is work with what I got. And people can make fun of me saying that I'm mentally disabled, mentally slow, and that's fine. That's your right. You have the right to say that. But I work with what I got. There's only so much I can do. And I'm not hiding from it. So it is what it is. Go ahead.
No, I have never once made fun of your mental illness. In fact, the thing is that you are very loose with the truth. Like sometimes you say, for example, people asked you if you were diagnosed with something, and you said you were not diagnosed, but do you think you have developmental? I am a mental health worker. So tell me what you were diagnosed with.
Schizophrenia. Okay. Full disclaimer.
If you are,
full disclaimer.
Let me say this. If you are only with what you are comfortable, thing. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you my background. From elementary, I was in a normal school, right? Middle school, I was in a normal school until about the 8th grade, and then I went into what you would call, what do you call that? I'm trying to see what the word is. Special education classes. I did special education. Yes, I wrote the short class. Okay, do apologize. I can't it's my past. It is what it is. And I rode the short bus all the way until graduation. So, for the most part, yes, I have mental disabilities. I have schizophrenia, ADHD, bipolar. I am bipolar. I've admitted that plenty of times. I am bipolar.
Hold
And
on. Can I stop you there?
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you prescribed medication for it?
Of course. Of course. But I
So
haven't been able
how
to get it.
have you
I haven't
been?
Go ahead.
Because if I prescribe a bipolar medication, unless there is only one bipolar medication that doesn't need lab. And I don't even know if you are on that medication, but I'm not gonna say that. If you are on bipolar medication, you've been out of the country for 6 months, how are you doing the lab? Or are you on bipolar medication?
I don't have any of my medications with me. I don't have any of my medications with me. I've just been doing my own thing, you know. And the reason why I stopped taking my meds, it goes way before that. Before I had a lot of medicine, like they prescribed me with a bunch of medicine, right? And I went to the hospital, and they prescribed me with so much medicine that my kidneys almost shut down because of it, and almost died. So I got scared, and I stopped taking those medications because when you're in a hospital over medication they prescribed you, and they overgive you. Because I take a bunch of medicine, like a bunch of medicine. So it literally what it did, it messed with my body, right? And it really messed me up. And I was in the hospital. I was in the ER for about a few days.
But remember, you are talking to someone who, so you
have a bias against me, though. You have a
no,
bias.
I'm not biased. You know what? I actually, if this is not a comfortable conversation for you, I would skip it.
No, we can continue to talk about it. I want to be transparent as possible as I can be, you know.
But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is bipolar medications. Almost all of them except one, and I'm not gonna tell you that because I'm afraid that you will say you're taking that medication. Need lab. And so you're saying that you said you were taking those medications, but when I bring up the lab thing, you said you're not taking them any longer. So
I'm not taking any medications any longer. I have medical documents proving this stuff. Like, I don't have to lie.
You don't have to prove anything to me because I just want, because but we found contradiction, right? Because you were saying that you are taking the medication, but when you realize that I know what kind of medication bipolar people take, then you said you don't take them. So right now you're not taking any medication.
I'm not taking any medication anymore. No.
Okay. Yeah, and that is very concerning because okay, so you are bipolar, you have ADHD, and to be honest, ADHD and bipolar are almost always, if a person is bipolar, so you are bipolar, you have ADHD, you have, what else do you have?
Schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
Schizophrenia, yes.
And you're not on medication?
No. Well, I stopped taking them, pretty much, yes. I stopped taking them. Because I was scared that I would die. Because I was living in the hospital for this. I was in the hospital. Literally, I was in the ER. And it scares you. Once you go through what I went through, it scares you. I don't want to die. You think I want to pass away or something? I'm too young for that. I don't want to die. So I just stopped taking them. And I just manage, and I try to work on myself, and I just manage and do what I can. And there's other ways of doing things. So.
And you know what? I don't blame you. I actually hold the other passport pros accountable for what you are doing, because if you are diagnosed with schizophrenia is not a mood disorder. Bipolar disorder, you could say, schizophrenia is it is it is caused by imbalance in your, let's not go through it, but you should be on medication. The fact that you're not on medication and, parading around, around Latin America is concerning, but you know what? I don't blame you. The people I blame are people like BMT, people like Skylar, people like, that I don't even blame Austin, because Austin doesn't have that much life experience. You should not be around, going around without medication. What happens if you have another psychotic crisis?
Well, I try to manage.
Okay, guys, now you see how bad this is. This passport bro movement is. My skills are.
Can I stop you there? I'm not a
Yes.
passport bro. I'm not a passport bro. Okay, I want to
So,
stop you there right now. I'm not a passport bro. Okay, I don't believe
you know
setting
what?
up
Let
hidden
me answer a
cameras.
question, because a very good question was asked by my skin.
Okay.
Basically, are you saying that he shouldn't be traveling if he is, if he has, mental disorder? No, in fact, that's not what we say. People with mental disorder should be able to live, a full life. I would have liked for Floyd to do would have been, have your medication, and especially now, you don't have to, to see your psychiatrist face to face. In fact, me, I don't see patients face to face. He could do telemed. He could see them through, through Zoom, and they could prescribe the medication, and he could pick it up whatever country he is at. But he's not doing it because, and I blame passport bros. The other passport bros are the ones that are, telling people like Floyd to be traveling, not, they don't need medication. All they need is, to change the country and so yeah, go ahead, Floyd. Yeah.
Well, forgot what I was saying. Well, okay, so yeah, I'm not a passport bro. I don't hide cameras. I just want to say this right now. I don't hide cameras to film women doing things. Okay, so I'm not a part of that movement. I'm my own person. I travel. I'm a traveler. I've been in 9 different countries, and I pretty much show men that they can find happiness overseas. Okay, they can find happiness overseas. That's what I try to do. Because there are men who are not getting any. They're not having success in the United States, or they're just tired of dealing with the BS. So they're coming overseas, and they're trying to find traditional wives. They're trying to find hope. And I believe that I'm that hope. Or at least I try to be. And I'm not the enemy. I'm not the enemy of people. I'm just traveling, showing content, and people have their own opinions about me. And people are negative. I get some positive reviews. I get some negative reviews, and it is what it is. But I try to show my life live on YouTube, and people have started adapting what I'm doing, is filming their dates and filming their interaction with people live on YouTube. And I think I'm doing a decent job at it. I'm not the best.
No,
I'm
you're
not the
not.
best person. I'm not the. Can I please finish?
Sure,
I'm
go ahead.
almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
No, go ahead, Papa. Sorry.
I'm almost done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the best.
No,
Didn't say I was the best at it. I'm below average, but I'm trying. And that's what matters. I'm trying to show people that there's more hope outside the United States. And that's what I'm trying to do. And go ahead.
No, what you are showing people is how a person like you could be used to produce, to push propaganda. Because right now, the fact that you're not taking your medication, and we see the result. The result has been you are behaving like, the fact that you have refused to learn a simple Spanish. I think the reason you are learning little Spanish right now is because your subscribers are paying you to do it. The fact that you have refused to do that, the fact that you are traveling around the world eating junk food. I'm sorry, but the food you eat, tells me that, you're not really into the culture. The fact that, by the way, are you also, yeah, guys, I don't want, I don't want to talk about his mental issues, and let me know if I am, being too invested, in my questions.
Trust me, if I feel uncomfortable with something, I will be the first one to let you know.
Okay. So,
like I said, I want people to know who I am. I want your people to know who I am. My subscribers should already know who I am. I want people to know who I am, because that's important, and it's about the transparency.
I think we know you are very uh, you have very limited interest. You are kind of a scammer. I mean, you are always coming up with one crime again after another crime. You first said you were a victim of, you were robbed at a freaking gas station by freaking 5 people, but the only thing they took was $200 from you, but they let you walk with your iPhone, and of course you asked for donation. Then you went to Chile and claimed that you arrived at the hotel after at the Airbnb after it's closed, and somehow you accused the people of scamming you, and you asked $75. And someone told me yesterday you said you were robbed at a. I mean, every time you're coming up with one false crime after another and asking for a donation. And the only thing you have been doing is you are basically, to be honest, I mean, you are a beggar, right? I mean, am I being.
And I do ask for support, and someone told you that I was robbed yesterday. I didn't say I was robbed yesterday. I said I either lost my money or I got pickpocketed, but I don't know what happened. All I know is I woke up to take my money, it was gone. That was it.
And did you ask for your supporters to give you
Yeah,
to
I asked them to help me out and donate so I can recover the funds, and
that
they came
that is
through, and they came through, and they came through. Go
your
ahead.
MO. I mean, that's what you do. You claim that this color
No,
you were a
it's
member.
not. No, I didn't. There's nothing false about what I'm saying. There's nothing
Oh,
false. You
absolutely.
might think there is, and that's your opinion, but it
Of
doesn't mean
course.
nothing
I
false.
mean, the stories don't match. You tell me who five freaking guys robbed you and they let you walk with your
They were
phone.
drug addicts. They were homeless drug addicts. I mean,
So
what do you expect?
homeless drug addicts,
Well, they
could
look
go
like
through
it.
your freak. No, you are lying. I mean, you
No,
lie.
you can. That's
That
your
is what you
opinion.
do.
I mean, that's your
I mean,
opinion.
you. But the thing is, it's not sustainable because lies. I mean, you will run out of lies after what? Actually, it's sustainable because your subscribers are desperate men and they will believe whatever you tell them because they like seeing you having a lot of sex. They're living through you. So I guess it's that.
They want to be happy. That's what they want. They want to be happy because in America, you're not even getting it. It takes a lot. Just
Oh, go ahead. And you know what? Let me mute myself because I do interrupt.
we both do it. It's a habit. It's a habit. I do it too. We just got to work through it. Okay. So men in America are having problems dating women. Not all men. I didn't say all men. I said men in America. There are men in America who have problems dating. And as a man, we have needs. We want to find relationships. We want to be happy. We want to have kids. We want to be able to get married and build a family. And live a comfortable life without all the hassle and all of the consequences of getting married, like divorce, child support, or just getting falsely accused. We don't want to deal with that. And overseas, it's pretty decent. And you know, sure, my relationship lasts long. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But guess what? I'm trying, and that's what matters. And there are men in America when they break up with somebody, it takes them 3 years, 3 to 5 years, even months to get in a relationship. So yeah, I mean, it's not like okay, we break up, and then somebody else might come through. No, in America, men might wait 3 to 4 years to find somebody else. It depends on the person, but most people have a problem even finding a quality relationship. I know people personally, friends personally, who ain't even been in a relationship in 20 years because it's hard for them to find somebody. But if they went to the Philippines, if they went to Thailand, if they went to Brazil, I went Brazil, I don't know, Thailand, the Philippines, they might find somebody. But in America, men are tired of the BS. And that's why people like me, because they see a guy who I've met personally, I'm below average. I've always said that. I'm below average. I don't believe I don't believe I'm high of myself. Like, you know what I mean? I don't believe like I don't believe that I'm like up here. Like, I'm just grateful to be where I'm at today. And people see that and they're like, well, if he can do it, I can too. If he can go find a relationship, if he can find women to be around that like them, I can too. And that's why people like me, because I inspire hope. You know, I'm not a good looking man. In my opinion, I'm not that good looking. I can't even say that myself. I'm not that good looking.
It's not just, I mean,
Yeah,
your look is something else,
let
but
me finish. I'm almost
oh,
done.
go ahead.
That's okay. Let me finish. I'm almost done. Okay. I know I'm not good, but the fact of the matter is, I'm still winning overseas, regardless. People are saying that, and they're like, "Oh man, if he can do it,
You're not.
I can too. I can too." So like, it's just people love that. People want to see hope. They see Austin.
But I think the only people who think you are winning are people who, who are probably, who do not understand life. You're not winning. You're
Oh man,
pathetic, to be honest. Very pathetic. I have brothers. How old are you?
I'm 28.
By 28, all of my brothers were doing something. You are pathetic, let's be honest. I mean,
Oh
you
man,
don't
that's
have,
horrible. That's your opinion, though.
but you don't have a secure source of income. You are you are, but your means of income is begging, which is not sustainable, or maybe sustainable, and as long as you have this desperate, pathetic man that send you money, and that do not seem like. But I don't know how long that's how long you can keep that. Now, let me ask you something. So you're not, believe me, you're not winning. You're just pathetic.
That's your opinion. That's your
Yeah,
opinion.
well, yeah,
It's a
and I
horrible opinion to have of me, but it's your opinion.
yeah, but because I don't want you to, to think that people will look at you and be like, "Oh my God, I wish that I had that guy's life." Mm.
Oh,
Um,
that's your opinion. That's your right. You're in America. That's your personal right. You have the right to your opinion.
okay,
Go ahead.
so yeah, I'm sorry, but you're pathetic, to be honest. Very
Yes, whatever
pathetic.
you say.
And the funny thing is that the guy you like, Austin, is the one that is making you look more pathetic, because he says that you don't have good hygiene. And now and it's kind of sad. Austin always says a lot of nasty things about you, but you cannot, because you worship him. That tells me how pathetic you are, that you are worshiping a loser, someone who spends who's in America with his, in his, I mean, yeah. Anyways,
Austin gives hope to men across the world. So at the end of the day, listen. Can I please talk? Can I
yes,
please
yes,
talk?
Papa, go
I'm
ahead.
being respectful. As
I
you're
am.
throwing insults at me, and I'm being respectful towards you.
Okay.
Austin Hallman. Austin Hallman is an inspiration to
Calm
men.
down.
Go ahead. It's good.
Go ahead, Papa. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He is an inspiration to men across the world because people
Losers
see hope.
are around the world.
Oh yeah, I can't even talk. Oh, they see hope in this man. They see hope. They see a young brother doing his thing overseas. He's done more things than older people have in their entire life. There are people in America who never left their city or never even left their block. They never left their neighborhood or anything like that. And the fact of the matter is, you see a young brother traveling to all these countries. He brings hope to people. And as much as you might say the things you say about Austin, before before Austin, I was depressed. I was angry. I wasn't having that much success in the States. I've had some success, but it wasn't like, something sustainable. It wasn't something I could see long term. But when I saw Austin overseas when he was in Brazil, he was living the life. And he showed me that there's something outside of the United States. And before I was scared. When I was in the United States, I thought if I left the country, I was gonna get kidnapped, I was gonna get murdered or held for ransom. I'm thinking these are all bad countries because the USA says so.
Floyd, let me interrupt you for 1 second. Rai, could you check your email, Mama? Go ahead, Floyd.
Okay, go ahead. So yeah, I'm thinking all these countries are bad, but then when I get to Brazil, I'm having the time of my life. The first time I went to Brazil, the first time, the time of my life, I'm getting to see the culture. The cost of living is a lot cheaper than it is in America. I'm seeing things as it's happening. And I was very grateful to meet new people and go out with people and just know people, and it was a great experience. And it got me more courage to travel overseas because before I was scared to leave the country. I didn't want to leave the country. He gave me hope. And when you have a man like myself, you can put me in it, okay? As angry, depressed, who have no hope of finding somebody or having even a chance. Because every time you meet a woman, there's a chance you can be in a relationship. In America, you can meet a woman and nothing happens, and it's just a waste of time.
But
Overseas,
so
I'm
let
almost
me.
done.
Okay, go
Please
ahead. Go
let me
ahead.
finish. Please let me finish. It's a habit. I get it. We both do it. We both do it. We have a chance of finding happiness in relationship and having and building a family. There's always that chance. In America, there's not really a chance of that. If you have a chance, you must have a lot of money. You got to be rich. You got to be tall. You got to be dark. You got to be handsome, right? Overseas, they don't really care about that. I mean, I guess the looks do matter, but the standards are not as high as it is in America. Like there's a chance. There's a realistic chance. In America, the chances are damn near insurmountable. It's too high. It's something that I can't even achieve at this point. So Austin gave me hope. So if you wonder why I care about Austin so much, he gave me hope that no one else did. No
So
one else
you
gave me this
are.
hope. So go
I
ahead.
mean, it's sad. It is sad because often he doesn't. I mean, he encourages people to attack you. In fact, what I heard was that in Europe, you two were not getting along well, which I knew. I knew you were not getting along well because, I mean, by now you should know that I analyze people. And I knew you, I mean, when you said you left Argentina because of racism, I'm like, no, that was a lie.
No, it
And
was. It was definitely racism. That
no,
that played a
because you
major role
have
with it.
had so much. So I mean, you were in Brazil. You didn't run away because of racism. You were. I mean, you have gone to many places that we see you having problem. You didn't run away. The reason you ran away from Argentina, but was because of Austin. But this is what we heard, and not I shouldn't even say what we heard. This is what Powell says, which I believe is Powell and Austin are very at least at that time they were close. You guys were not getting along. Then you went to Argentina. You got detained at some freaking the what is it called? Where were you detained at?
And immigration. I think it was like through customs or immigration. They said
Because
I was. They
then
thought I was
Aston
African.
left you because Aston was so tired of you. He left you. He obviously, he didn't even answer your calls. Then you made up this ridiculous excuse and left Argentina because you guys were not getting along. And Aston was actually planning to dump you forever until you opened your channel, and he thought that your channel was doing good, so he wants to to use you. And Aston had not shown any loyalty to you, but you are still loyal to him because you were, he opened for you it doesn't make sense. You must be such a desperate man to be so loyal to Aston still, but that is between you and Aston.
Okay, I want to say something about your leaving me at the airport. I actually got him home, got him to his Airbnb because his car didn't work. His car didn't work, and my car did. So I actually got him an Airbnb. I mean, I got him to his Airbnb on the Uber app because for some reason his car didn't, but mine did. So yeah, he didn't leave me at the airport. I mean, he didn't leave me at the airport at all.
Yeah. So,
So yeah,
yeah,
but
but
besides that, go ahead. Go ahead.
and someone said, "What kind of therapist am I?" I'm, this is not my therapy session. I'm not, doing therapy for Floyd. If Floyd was my patient, which one thing I will not, I will tell him is, if he's traveling, to be in touch with his therapist. It's obvious he doesn't, he's not in touch with his therapist, which he should be. Then the other question, so I mean, everything we see from you is sad. Being loyal to a man
Sure.
who's not loyal to you. By the way, do you know that I mean, from my accent, you know that I was not born in America, right?
I thought you was born in America. I mean, I don't. I
Yeah,
can't. I don't judge
yeah.
you with that
See
sense,
that
you know.
by the way, you're not flattering me by saying that. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I know what life is in foreign country. I lived in foreign country for most of my, I mean, until I was 22. So what you are, you're trying to explain how things are in Latin America, doesn't impress me, or it's not something new to me. You are not doing good in Latin America. You are only getting women, desperate women. I mean, you were saying that one of the women you were dating was actually didn't even have an inside toilet. So the women you are dating are not the winning ones. You're not winning. As an American, you should be able to date, better women than you are dating. And the other thing is, you actually are a very classist person. You look down on poor people. When you came face to face with middle class Brazilian women, you were acting like, you were, I mean, you were like almost like servile, like you are very. Do you think you are classist? Like you look down on poor people?
You know, it doesn't matter how much money you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what class you are. At the end of the day, we're all going to go to the same place. So it doesn't really matter how much money you have. I mean, money does make life a lot easier. But as far as picking people because they got a lot of money, that's not the type of person I am. As far as I'm more of a, if I'm attracted to you, I got to be attracted to you. You can be a millionaire, but if you're not attractive, if you're not even attractive, I don't want to be with you. And that's vice versa. That goes both ways for both men and women. And the reason why I was being so
Let me
nice,
ask you. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, this is your show. Go ahead.
When you were on the panel with no reservation and those middle class white Brazilian women, it was very, very sad to watch as a black person. You and no reservation had to lie to these women, because if they had known that they were coming to be, date options to you, they would not have come, right? So how do you feel that you had to lie to these women to be, in your presence?
Well, for one, we didn't lie to anybody. We tell them it was a dating show. It's a dating show. It's a general culture stuff. But we was talking about a bunch of stuff. So we didn't lie to them at all. And the fact of the matter is, the reason why I was being so nice is because, for one, like how I am with you, it's not my show. I mean, it's not my panel. So I'm respectful when I'm on other people's show. If it's my panel, I'm gonna be how I want to be. Because it's my life. But I'm not on my life. I'm on
That
your
is
life.
not true.
I'm
You
on.
are nice to me.
Can
You
you
are
let me
nice
finish?
to me because I am a bit mean person. And then when you were on that razor race, or I call him the functional alcoholic guy. You are not nice. So you're not nice all the time when you are on other people's panel.
Well, I do my best to be nice. I do my best, and yeah, I try to do my best to be nice to people, and that's the type of energy I would like to give to people, and I hope they give to me. Because I'm a guest. It's like being a guest in someone's country. You don't run amok. You don't participate in protests. You don't commit crimes in our country. You come to the country, and you have a wonderful time, and you enjoy the experience, and you enjoy the cost of living. And that's what you do. You try to be respectful when
No,
you're a guest.
no.
That's what I'm doing here, being
Remember,
respectful.
you are talking to someone who lived half of her life in one country and the half of her life in another country, and you are absolutely not respectful. Absolutely, the way you talk to people, it is embarrassing. I think you were out one day, almost street harassing people. You when you talk to women, you don't say "Hola, cómo estás?" Me llamo Floyd. I mean, you always like to say you are American, but I don't even know why you don't. Soy de Estados Unidos, or soy americano. You could say things like this, but what you do is No, what's up, pay? What does he say? Like you don't greet people. And as someone who come from another country, I would have found it very offensive if you had done that to me when I was in Ethiopia. If you had just walked up to me and uh, Rai Rai, are you now the one of the panel? I mean, yes, I think you are. Okay, so
Okay.
you are very offensive. Do you
Okay,
know
hold
that?
on. Hold on. So I say como estás, muy bien. I say stuff like that. Yes, I don't know all the Spanish words, so I pick what I know and I use them to the best of my abilities. So that's what I do personally. And I mean, to be honest, when you meet people, you got to start somewhere. If you want to meet a woman, you want to meet somebody, you have to start. You have to talk to them. You have to approach. I mean, you can go on
Are
Tinder, but
treating them like a cattle. The way
hmm,
you are, the way you behave
hmm,
is almost like you are at a cattle show to buy cattle. Like, the people that are there are the women that are there for you to choose. That's how you behave. If you
no,
have done this in Africa, to be honest, I would have been so angry. And I don't even know why the feminists in Colombia are not, criticizing you, because the way you are treating the Colombian women, uh, why is it that you don't say hola, como estás? You just
I do.
walk up to them and start, why do you tell them you are American? Because that part.
I
Because,
do say
and be
como stop.
honest, because I know the reason. So go ahead. Why do you
No,
tell
I
them you
do
are
say como stop, and I tell people where I'm from. I'm from America. It's not a lie. I'm not lying. If I said I'm from the United Kingdom
that?
or from
Why do you say
London,
that?
then it'd be
Why do you
different.
say that?
What you say? Hey, what?
Why do you say you are from America?
Because I am from America. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm from America. I mean, that's where I'm from. You want me to say I'm from Colombia? I'm from Brazil. I'm from Peru. No, I'm not. I'm from America. I'm literally from America. I may not be from Texas. I'm from Nebraska, but I'm still from America. Like, it's not a lie. I have my American passport right here. It's my American passport. You only get this when you're either a citizen or if you're a natural resident. So I have my passport. I am American. Then lie about that. So that's why I say it. I'm American.
When I meet people, when I meet new people, I don't tell them I'm from Ethiopia, or I don't tell them I am, a nurse, or that is not like, why is that the most important thing for you? And I know why.
It's
But
because I'm a
why don't
foreigner.
you tell them soy americano? Why do you say that? What is that? Why is that?
It's because it's where I'm from. I'm from America.
You
It,
are
well, and it
also,
sparks, and it sparks, it,
go ahead.
and it sparks interest. I'm a foreigner. I'm something different. There's nothing wrong with that. People like different things. Something
There is
new.
something wrong with that,
No.
because
Okay.
yes, there is something wrong with that, because the reason you are saying that is, um, just so that you don't have to be nice to them. You think your American passport should do, all the work. You are someone who have refused to work on yourself. When someone told you to, to take shower, to improve yourself, you say, no, 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 all I need is my American passport and I will get everything. And that is, it's a good thing that, a lot of, you're speaking English, because I'm almost sure, once the Colombian feminist or the Colombian women get hold of the things you've been saying about them, it's not going to be a nice thing. But that is, a discussion for another day. Um, tell
Well,
tell us. Go ahead.
here's the thing. Every woman I've been with, I've treated them with nothing but respect, and I've actually treated them pretty decently. Take them out to eat, buy them stuff. If they want something from me and I got it, I'll go get it. I'm a very nice guy. I'm what you call the nice guy. Like, I'm not the chatting Tyrone. I'm not a mean person. Like, I take care. I do my best to provide for my girl that I'm with because I like her. So I try to provide for my woman. And I try
You
to treat her with
cannot
the
be providing anything. Oh, hold on. Let me hold on, Papa. Uh, Social loaner, you have to send me $10,000. Remember, or 200, something like 10,000 or $20,000. Floyd.
Yeah. But yeah, I treat women that I'm with the utmost respect, and I do my best to make sure they're happy at the end of the day. And that's what I do. Like, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I try to treat them with respect, and I do my best to provide. I'm not perfect, but I at least try.
You're not
So,
providing for anyone, my dear. I mean, we see you like, my dear, you're not providing for anyone. I mean, you can't, to be honest.
okay,
You are
whatever
a
you say.
beggar, so beggars can. I mean, you could, you barely could provide for yourself, so you're not gonna be providing for anyone else. But guys, am I being mean? So
I'm being respectful. Um, yeah,
yeah,
I do my best to be respectful. You're hurling insults, but hey, I haven't said anything bad
I
towards you.
haven't cursed you, so
No,
that
you haven't cursed. No, you haven't done that. But
yeah,
you're doing it in other ways. And really,
yeah.
to be honest, I've literally been nothing but respectful. I ain't say
You
nothing
have to.
disrespectful
You
towards you.
have
I ain't
to.
called you out of your name.
You have to. You
Anything.
have
Anything
to.
is pathetic. I never said none of those things. I've been nothing but nice, kind of polite, and doing my best to answer your questions.
Yes, you did.
Go ahead.
And the
Go ahead.
question, the answers. I mean, I don't have to accept your answers,
You're right.
especially
You don't have to. You're
yeah,
right.
especially when I mean, uh, I hope you and Aston know that we watch you.
That's fine.
We watch you, so uh, you cannot. We don't take your words. You don't take you at your words because we watch your action. We don't know that you're not providers. You cannot be a provider when you don't have a stable income. Um, we know that you're not respectful of to the country when we see the way you. I mean, it was so. Do you remember that interaction you had with the beauty salon owner or someone? She was so like offended almost. I mean, she because do you remember that?
Oh, cold approaching? Yeah, I was cold approaching. I was trying to see if she wanted to get her Instagram. And she said no, and I left it be.
Yeah,
I,
but
I didn't do
that's
anything
not
else.
all
I
that
literally
happened.
walked out.
Yeah, that's not all that happened. Anyways, so what? Okay, so and I'm okay if you are paying for sex, which is, I mean, I think you should. I actually think the Colombian girls should charge you for, not only for sex, they should charge you every time you ejaculate. I mean, if they have sex with you, it should be like, yeah, like they should charge you by the hour or by the ejaculation, because that is, I think, a fair. But let's go back to your American.
I just want you to. I don't pay for sex. People think I do. I don't. That's people's opinion. That's your opinion. Whatever. I don't pay for anything. I mean, I do take them out to dates and treat them right. I mean, that's part of the
Okay,
relationship. You're
that's
not gonna. That's part of relationships. But
okay.
and I'm very happy to be able
You're
to
not in a
travel.
relationship, Papa. You're not in a relationship. You are not. I mean, we watch you.
Um,
Floyd, we watch you. There is a reason we call you fraud only, because what
that's
we watch
horrible.
is not. And anyway, now, you know what? I don't. I have a lot of questions for you, but I'm kind of getting tired. So you can answer the questions people are asking if you could read them.
I'll do my best. Okay. I only got 7 minutes left on this panel, so um,
On what? What does 7 minutes mean?
7 minutes. You know what 7 minutes is? 7 minutes, and then I have to leave
Why is that? Why is there a time?
because I kept when I received the donation, I said I would be on for an hour.
Oh my God.
Well,
It's
I'm a man of my word. I said I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do it.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm a man of my word.
I
I'm a man of
truly
my word.
believe, yeah, it's so pathetic. So you came here to be, I mean, you know that I'm a mean person. At least I'm not a nice person to you.
Yeah,
And you came here,
everybody has the right to do what they want, right?
yeah,
You have the right to your own opinions.
yeah. So go ahead, answer the other questions.
Okay, you got to put one, so I can
Hold
do
on,
my
hold on,
best.
hold on, 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 because someone said I paid him. Let me. Okay, so who said I paid him? I didn't pay him. The people. Someone said that they will pay him if he went on my panel for 1 hour. I didn't pay him. Someone else paid him. I will not pay Floyd a cent. In fact, I think I should be
I'm gonna
paid.
clarify her. I'm gonna clarify her point. She did not pay me. I want you guys to know that right now, because I don't want people thinking that she paid me. She did not pay me for me to come up here. She didn't give me any money. She didn't even.
In fact, you kind of had to beg to come here because you love. I mean, not because you like me, but because you like the money that you were going to be paid. So I didn't pay. I will not pay you a cent. I mean, I actually think you should pay me.
That's good, and that's your opinion. That's what you have the right to do. That you don't have to.
Let me see. You know what? Let me make sure that I got $100 from this, because having you here is not a favor to me. So let us see. I don't think. Guys, keep on sending me money because I didn't hit the $100 that I for tolerating this. I mean, you might be fun in a clownish way. But you are not fun for someone like me who cares about Blackness, who cares about because the way you behave is so clownish. It's not. It's really. I don't know. Do you think you represent yourself well?
I mean, I do what I can. I'm not perfect. I do what I can. So at the end of the day, I can only work with what I got. I can only work with what I got. So, yeah, I mean, I present myself the best that I can. I mean, you may have your own opinions, but the fact is, I do what I can.
Yeah, what you can is just have sex. That's all you.
Man, that's horrible. Why would you have a negative opinion about me like that? It's horrible. Why would you do that?
Once you are off the panel, I will have strictly come and tell people what you did. It is to the point that people are not going to present you to, they will not introduce you to middle class, respectable women, because they know what you are going to do. So anyway, what is your closing comment or whatever? Because I think we are almost done. And
well, I want to thank you, even though you really haven't been respectful towards me, but I respect my elders, so I'm trying to be respectful of my elders. But I want to thank
your elders, but you want to smash your elders. Your elders.
I want to thank. That's not what I said. I want to thank you for letting me come on this panel. I know we don't like each other, but I try to be respectful. As I am a man of my word, I try to be respectful. I appreciate you letting me on this panel. Thanks people who paid me to come on this panel as well, because without supporters, I couldn't be doing what I'm doing today. And I am very grateful for that. So I really thank you. And I mean, do you have any more questions for me? Because we got like 2 minutes left.
Come another day, and that one would be truly because I want to. This is a real question. I want to ask you, what kind of people were you hanging around when you were a police auditor? Because and let me say this, I truly believe that the kind of people you are hanging around were white supremacists. So I want you to come next time and tell us. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and
we're constitutional.
I will not even
interrupt. We believe in our rights. There's nothing wrong with that. Cops are corrupt. We believe in our rights. Cops have done bad things to people, including myself.
But could you come up, or I can come on your channel and interview you.
Well, how about this? We'll work on it. We'll make something happen. We'll work on it. Can't guarantee you anything, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah, and I'm sure if someone going to pay you for it,
they probably will, most likely. Yes,
it will happen. So it was nice talking to you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.